You are seconds away from making one of the biggest financial mistakes of your life. An $80,000 truck that may already be engineered to fail before you even finish paying it off. I'm not talking about normal wear and tear. I'm not talking about abuse. I'm talking about design choices that mechanics, engine builders, and even dealership technicians are calling rolling time bombs. Plastic engine parts that crack under heat. Fuel-saving systems that quietly destroy the engine from the inside. Computers that lock owners out of repairing the very truck they paid for. And by the end of this video you'll understand why thousands of truck owners are furious. Why federal lawsuits are stacking up against major manufacturers. And why dealerships hope you never learn what's really happening under the hood. Because once you see this, you'll never look at modern trucks the same way again. Let's start with the first problem hiding in plain sight. Open the hood of a truck built in the late 90s or early 2000s. What do you see? Cast aluminum. Steel. Iron. Heavy-duty components built like industrial equipment. These trucks were designed to survive abuse haul loads for decades and cross 300,000 miles without begging for mercy. Now open the hood in a brand new pickup truck. Plastic. Plastic covers. Plastic coolant fittings. Plastic oil pans. Plastic intake manifolds. Manufacturers call it advanced lightweight engineering. Sounds impressive, right? Hey race, what they don't tell you. That plastic sits inches away from extreme engine heat every single day. Then it freezes during winter. Then heats up again. Over and over. Thousands of expansion and contraction cycles until eventually it becomes brittle. And one day it cracks without warning. A steel oil pan might dent if you hit debris. A plastic oil pan can explode. Suddenly your luxury truck is stranded on the shoulder leaking oil while the tow truck is on its way. Owners across the country are reporting cracked intake manifolds before 100,000 miles. Coolant fittings snapping unexpectedly. Plastic parts failing in trucks that cost more than some people's homes. That's the first reality modern truck buyers are waking up to. Cheap materials disguised as innovation. But the second problem is even worse. Because this one destroys engines completely. General Motors is currently facing massive legal pressure over one of the most controversial truck engine failures in recent history. The vehicles involved include Chevrolet Silverados, GMC Sierras, Tahoes, Yukon Suburbans, Escalades. Basically millions of GM trucks and SUVs equipped with the 5.3-liter, 6.0-liter and 6.2-liter V8 engines. At the center of the controversy is a system called active fuel management. On paper it sounded brilliant. Deactivate half the cylinders while cruising on the highway and save fuel. Better gas mileage. Lower emissions. Everyone wins. Except owners. Because hey race, what started happening in the real world. Inside the engine are components called lifters. These lifters constantly switch on and off as the system activates and deactivates cylinders during driving. Thousands. And thousands. And thousands of times. Eventually those lifters begin failing. Some collapse completely. Once that happens the camshaft starts grinding itself apart. Metal shavings circulate through the oil system. And the engine slowly destroys itself from the inside out. Owners are reporting catastrophic failures at 50,000 miles. 60,000 miles. Sometimes even earlier. Vehicles that should easily last 15 years are dying before the financing contract is over. Repair bills. $6,000. $8,000. $10,000 or more for full engine replacements. And hey race, the part-making owners furious. Manufacturers already know this problem exists. Technical service bulletins have been issued. Extended warranties quietly appeared for certain vehicles. Yet millions of trucks remain on the road with the exact same failure-prone system still installed. No full recall. No permanent fix. Just thousands of owners hoping their engine isn't next. And if you think this problem only affects GM, think again. Ram and Dodge owners know another phrase all too well. The Hemi tick. Search it online. And you'll find endless videos. Forum posts. Mechanic breakdowns. And angry owners. Describing the exact same nightmare. At first it sounds harmless. A faint ticking noise. From the engine bay. Then it gets louder. And louder. That ticking sound is often lifters failing internally. While the camshaft wears itself into destruction. The Hemi's multi-displacement system suffers from similar weaknesses. Lifters starving for oil. Needle bearings wearing out. Internal damage building silently over time. Mechanics across the country are now selling MDS delete kits. Specifically designed to remove the factory system completely. Think about how insane that is. An entire aftermarket industry exists. Just to eliminate a feature installed by the manufacturer. Because owners no longer trust it. That tells you everything. But the next issue might be the most dangerous long-term problem of all. Because even when modern trucks break, many owners can't fix them anymore. 20 years ago, if your truck had an issue, you grabbed tools and handled it yourself. Your neighbor could fix it. Any local mechanic could diagnose it. Now, modern trucks are computers on wheels. Every system is electronically controlled. Sensors. Modules. Software locks. Encrypted systems. Computer networks. Talking to other computer networks. And manufacturers have intentionally